Watch this.
I am not joking when I say that your calorie intake is the #1 factor stopping you from either losing body fat or gaining size. So if you're going to do anything this year lifting wise, or make some kind of change in terms of your muscle growth, fuck man, even for a power lifter, surplus is going to do you good. If you're going to make any change soon and really kind of, I'm not even talking like optimizing your diet like a fucking Olympic athlete, but I just mean getting a little bit more knowledgeable about what you're eating, how it's going to affect you, maybe eating specific foods at certain times instead of just, eating randomly. Because there is an allure to not giving a fuck. And I don't mean that in a mean way. It's like some dudes just want to come to the gym, work hard, and just, eat what they want.
Sam makes a ton of good points right here. The main thing about losing weight or gaining weight is a calorie surplus or calorie deficit. If you're in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. If your deficit number is like 2,000 calories a day and you eat 2,000 calories worth of candy, you're still going to lose weight because that's how many calories you're supposed to be eating. You probably burn 2,500 in a day doing nothing. That would still put you in a 500 calorie deficit. Now I'm going to make a video soon about how to track your macros and how to calculate your macros so you know what you should be eating. It's super simple. Everybody thinks when you track your macros, it's like the most complicated thing ever. A second grader could do it and you can still thoroughly enjoy your meals. I enjoy every meal I eat. But one thing I do want to say is for people wanting to put on muscle, you don't need to eat in a caloric surplus. Everybody preaches that on the internet. There's a few guys that I follow that are preaching against this and teaching the truth about it. You really don't have to eat in a heavy surplus of calories. As long as you're in maintenance calories and you're getting stronger, you are in the sweet spot. The thing is, if you eat in a surplus for a long time and you gain a bunch of weight, for instance, if your natural weight's 200 pounds and you're bulked up to 230 pounds, you're gonna have to cut for about 3 months, get back to 200 pounds, and throughout that time, you're probably gonna get weaker because you're losing 30 plus pounds of weight. You're gonna lose some muscle in that time frame because once you cut for 3 months, your body's just gonna lose muscle because you're in a deficit of calories. It doesn't have the fuel. If you stay in maintenance calories and continue to get stronger and grow muscle, next time you cut, you probably only have to shed off like 10 to 15 pounds maybe. You could do it in like a month and a half and maintain your strength and not lose hardly any muscle because you're not spending an eternity in a deficit. So keep that in mind, find your maintenance calories and stick to that. And as long as you're getting stronger, keep those macros at these same numbers. But I am gonna make a video on how to track your macros and how to calculate your macros here soon. It's super simple.